Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick summary on how I build small game habitat. I call them like rabbit houses for rabbits and other small game to help make it through the winter. It's basically a way to use up any downed trees and brush on your farm or property. You can see that basically you stack it up kind of log cabin style, and it creates a nice dry area for them to live and make it through the winter where they're protected from predators. I had a big maple that fell over in a windstorm that I'm cleaning up and going to use the wood in my roadside firewood stand, and a lot of like the unusable logs and treetop, all the limbs and stuff, I'm going to turn those into small game habitat.
Piece is frozen to the ground, but took some of the bad wood, you can see that was like hollow, we're starting to rot, cut it into logs, and then stacked it on these other two logs that were already on the ground. So this cherry and this maple, I stacked those logs on top to kind of make a house. So if you look up in, it's like a little den in there. And then I take the bark, if it's loose, big pieces of bark, and try to make like little rain gutters on top of the gaps between the wood so it stays dry under there. And then the rabbits and smaller critters can use that as a house. And then you try to brush it in on top, like put all this slashings and clippings and stuff on top to protect them from birds and hawks and things from overhead. Gives them some cover. You want multiple escapes so like they can get out pretty much this whole side. They can get out down in here, over here. This is an escape right here. And then I just lean some logs here, and I don't know, maybe you can picture like a turkey nest in there or something. But I just left the brush here. You can see some deer bedded here, here, and here. It's kind of off the roll of this hill out of the wind, and then probably felt protected from this stuff. So just some small things. I'll go show you a rabbit hut that I've had up for a couple years that the rabbits are using this winter. Here is another rabbit hut that I've had here for a couple years. You can see I have a trail camera above it because I put a water hole in right here. There's a spring that comes out of this hillside. You can kind of see where the ground's more warm. And then I dug down till I hit water. Made this little tiny pond for like a water hole. Put a log going down in it for small critters. It's kind of frozen there now, but usually that log's into the water so like small critters can get down there and eat. You can see like the little footprints on the ice. Tons of deer prints around this thing. They love to come in here and get a drink. But anyway, this rabbit hut that's been here a few years, you can see all the tracks coming in and out of here. They kind of have like little highways built. Go down in here. And then you can see it stays nice and dry down in there for them. See the snow lays on top. And then they have, I've walked over it now, but they have quite a trail going from this hut to that little hut. See all the little footprints going over here. And they go in that tiny little, looks like squirrels are using it too. There's a squirrel track. Right into here, down in there, and then tracks coming out. A bunch of different places. Here. Here. These things work pretty good. I try to set them on the edges of like, this is on a trail or a path, but you can set them on like the edge of fields, edge of the wood line, things like that, transition places. And critters like them anywhere. When I'm doing my timber harvest work, any like spare logs I'll cut up and stack. Give the small game places to hide.